person probably mistakenly put me there. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So that is what it is. It's like I'm trying to get away from I'm actually trying to get away from a stalker, but the stalkers have been children. So because of the way we have this device, like I have this device that like actually tracks me. It's a black box. The black box they say they use on a plane, which is not the truth. Um, so they say they use these black boxes on the plane. It's not the truth. It's just on the plane because I was on the plane. So the people give you guys like all the wrong information. And the reason why is because they keep trying to conceal that they killed my family because of Michael Jackson. That's my cousin. So now, in the haste of me trying to like acquire my properties or whatever, um, in the haste of me trying to acquire my properties, I still need a lawyer and I still have to, and I'm still wondering why I have tenants. Like, who has been collecting the money off my properties? So, the one house I'm living in is just a house that we keep open because it's like we call it the cardboard house. The cardboard house is just so that, when people are practicing or we hiring somebody to work for us, it's like they just go there to practice like their skills. It doesn't have to be perfect. So at the time before they killed my grandfather had two of my older cousins working at the cardboard house because they needed money to buy their mother a house. And we already had the house. The house was in Washington Park. So the house was already bought. And my granddaddy was already having people work on the house. And so it was in a little cul-de-sac, and I think it's on a street called Gady or something like that. So it would have been big enough for my Aunt June and all her kids, right? Because he was actually building something onto the house. Like he built the bathroom bigger, all this different stuff. So when people try to get the devices, which these devices are black boxes, they just black boxes on the plane. They can't be used on the plane. I'm gonna tell y'all why, because it's like it will make a person go crazy. It could actually possibly make the pilot go crazy. So if a person turned the black box on while on the plane, the pilot could go crazy and the plane could go down. So that's what it is. The person it's gonna always want to go to the ocean because some of the stuff is in the ocean. So the people, they keep trying to come after me because they keep saying they found it. I don't know how you think you found it or whatever, but they know that we own it. So now that we own it, y'all, when they kill our family, the only people that's on the black box is me and my cousins. We kids. Like I'm 4, my oldest cousin is 11, and my other cousin is 8 or 9 years old. So now when they making people for television and stuff like that, when I say making people, they'll be in the area of the black box and they can actually feel what we doing inside the house. So that's how they found out that the Playboy Club was based on our personalities. And it's not just our personalities. It was my mother before that, and it was my auntie. So they killed my mother and my auntie when they knew that we acquired the Playboy Club, right? And my grandfather. So after they passed away, that's when they found out we own Disney, because Disney is like using the black boxes to tell y'all about the fairy tales. They can't do that because they Jewish stories and they are real life. Like right now, I'm in a real life tragedy. Like it's like they won't stop. So today I go down because I'm supposed to receive like a difference check in the property. Like if somebody gets paid the rent, did I receive the difference of the rent that's being paid and I get the check? So I went down there to tell them, hey, you know what? I own the property maybe and whatever. So the lady was like, well, she would investigate the check. So write a letter telling her that you need to know where the check is. So I was like, I received a real your card, all this stuff, but the Relia card, whatever the fuck it is, and I never got the money on the card either. So I'm like, okay, but if this is my property, so the thing is I have to be able to be told. Now the housing authority can't help me with this part, y'all. That's why the lady was just like, tell us, like, that you need the money, whatever, right? So the person that was like collecting rent at this property needs to tell me why the tenants are there. You see what I'm saying? And if the tenants are there, they need to tell me they need to pay me the rent because the grass needs to be cut. I need to like update, like, you know what I'm saying, like the grass needs to be cut, maybe they need something fixed in the house, I need to update the back porch, I need to do the steps over, like I need new steps over there. We could probably have Wi-Fi on the property, you understand what I'm saying, like I want to clean up the yard and put like few like tables in the back or something like that. Everybody can get like a little um so I want to clean up the yard, put some tables in the back, and I need to be able to like get all the trash up off the property. It's like a corner, like this person just put dog shit in there. Y'all, they keep dropping off like old TV. Somebody dropped the old TV off over there. Then somebody else dropped off an old like vase. And then it's another person that comes and just litters the property. That's the one property. Y'all, I own the property next door. I think I own the properties just up the street. You see what I'm saying? Like I own all the properties. Because I am Ruby. My real name is Ruby Schuyler. They changed my name to Shanteschuler. My real name is Ruby Schuyler. And I am the person that created the Cosby Show. The Cosby Show is based off of me. So that was it. So it's like, so when you see the houses, the brownstones, you'll see why they living in New York in the brownstone. Y'all, I was supposed to go to be on Sesame Street or whatever. I wasn't going to do the Cosby Show. I don't know if I was going to be the character in the Cosby Show or not, but they tried to push me out of the show too. So that was the reason why they tried to hide me too. I'm talking about they actually made us a fake family, y'all. A fake family to actually take care of us. Me, Nikki, and Terrell, I'm Jewish, so I was really with my grandfather because he is Jewish. So I was actually supposed to go with the Jewish part of my family. So Michael Jackson or Michael was coming to pick me up. They actually tried to run a scam on Michael, and it's in his video too. They tried to run a scam on Michael because they had already killed my mother. They was trying to run a scam on Michael, I guess, to get something from him or see him. They ended up running Michael from our hotel. The hotel is actually the hotel that's across from a place down here called Casino Queen. So again, somebody at the Casino Queen is making money off my property, and I have never been told anything about what they doing with the properties. So when I got back here, they started stalking me again. Stalking me, y'all. They stalked me for Disney. They'll stalk me for the network. They stalked me for the radio station. They stalked me for Beyonce. They stalked me for Aubrey. They stalked me for 50. They stalked me the whole time. They hold me hostage the whole time. And I'm the boss. So it's like it makes no sense for you to continuously commit a crime. So this time, this person is like, some of them don't commit crimes. Like this person is like, I'm not collecting rent on their property, but it's people on the property. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's people, if people are on the property, if those are my properties, tell me so I can get my rent, so I can go ahead and update the apartments. Y'all see what I'm saying? I haven't seen the places upstairs. I've been in the house, but I only been there. I remember the basement when I went into the basement the other day. I hate the basement because it has like this hole in the floor. It has a hole in the floor for like septic, like for flood and all that stuff, which is different from the basement in East St. Louis. In the East St. Louis, I think that's a well. Like our house is actually above a well. So that's what it was. The person just keeps stalking me and trying to, I guess, get me out of the properties. And I'm just like, I don't want to be in this situation because some of these people were children. So some of the parents had their children stalking me because they wanted to know what we were doing at our house. Now, the whole time we at our house, we are well-behaved children. We always been that way. We are playing stuff, all that different stuff. Now, the people want to act like they actually us. Like Beyonce want to act like she actually me. Beyonce has never been me. Beyonce is herself. And so it's weird because all her albums are about me. It's basically she writing herself to leave me the fuck alone. And I'm not mad about that part. It's the fact that they act like I don't exist. And they are still stalking me like at this minute today. So when I go to the housing authority, somebody is stalking me. I go out to the bus stop, somebody is always stalking me. They stalking me right now, y'all. Right now. And I'm their boss. Instead of just saying, okay, hold on, let's just have a come to Jesus. Let's just have a come to God meeting, because it's like, no, Jesus, no, I'm not. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what it is. Like, let's just have a meeting where we go ahead and nip this stuff in the bud. Like, this stuff needs to be over. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, today, let's do something about a mind shift for a healthy relationship, because I'm a healthy person. And they treat this as if I'm an unhealthy person because the person that is initially pretending to be me, the identity thief, is a very unhealthy person. So it's like this person doesn't have my lifestyle. That's why she stalked me so hard, because she's like, I don't have her lifestyle. If it's a white girl named Faith, she's never traveled. She's never been to college. Nothing. She always ends up, she's never been an educator. She'll just come in on the tail end of something that I'm doing and try to act as if it was her. So it's like, that's the situation I'm in. It's another girl, Joy Stewart. She'll come in and do the same thing. They don't do anything but sit around and try to feel what I'm doing in my house or what I'm doing for the day or whatever. And then they'll try to get into what I'm doing and don't have any authority. So with Faith, she ended up using her children to do it. And this is the other thing, y'all. Some of these people, they'll be white, so they want mixed children because they think that'll help them know the device. And it's like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't help you. It's the fact that you a thief. Like, it's like the whole time you teaching your child to be a thief, and your child is still a part of you. So your child is going to end up thinking like you are a victim and you not. Y'all, I'm talking about, I have never done anything to these people's children, anything, and they actually still stalk me. They come after me and act like I did something to them. And so it's just like, I am just like, I cannot do this with you. I need to get to my Disney office. I cannot do this with you. I need to get to the network office. I cannot do this with you. I need to get to my property office. And that's what the problem being the whole time. It's just like they keep getting in my face about game or about Aubrey or what about 50. And I don't give a fuck, because that's something else. That's some cut and dry shit too. It's like, you cannot do that. You cannot stalk me and make music. That's mine now. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's cut and dry. I don't even have to go to court. I can send a lawyer to take care of that, to take care of any business with any of these famous people that you want to take care of. I'm trying to acquire what's lost. And it's like they continuously, like, y'all, they still want their ass in my face. And it's like, girl, get your ass out of my face, because I do not need to do this with you right now. Like, this is not something we have to go through again. If you felt like you had to set me up, that's because somebody set up my mother to kill her. If you feel like you got to set up Nikki and Terrell, my cousins, if you feel like you got to set them up, that's because somebody set up our mothers to kill them. You see what I'm saying? They set up our grandfather to kill him. And I think my grandmother was out of town, so she really she never learned anything about what was going on. So it's like, y'all see what I'm saying? She started calling me Brandy. I'm like, my name is Ruby. You see what I'm saying? My real name is Ruby Schuyler. And y'all, I was actually with my Vietnamese family when they kidnapped me. I was at the Rice House when they kidnapped me. Black people took me thinking that I had to be around other black people. And so it's like, I'm not black. I'm not black. Y'all, I'm not black. Even my dad is Native American. I'm probably more Native American than I am black. So that's been the problem the whole time. So anyway, let's talk about mindset shifts for healthy relationships, because all you have to do now is drop that shit that you got and leave me the fuck alone, because it's nothing that you need to know about me. Y'all, when Michael was telling them, I'm starting with the man in the mirror, I'm asking him to change his ways. That's exactly what it is. So the black box, some people would take pieces out of the black box and keep it with them. So when I'm around them and record their feelings, when I come back or when I leave, they can play the feelings for themselves. They own feelings, y'all, not my feelings. They'll think just because I'm there, and just because I'm there, it can be recorded. They'll be thinking that it's my feelings that they recorded. Well, I usually don't have much to say because I've been traveling my entire life. Like, so I don't really know anybody but my family. So it'll be like, I've been traveling this entire time, so I don't have an opinion about you. I am actually the person that cares about race, creed, color, and all life having whatever freedom. That's actually, I am really Miss America. What is it? The Statue of Liberty. That's who I am. I am actually, if y'all know how much land I own, you would know that I'm the Statue of Liberty. I don't want to stop anybody from being able to benefit or live correctly in this lifetime. Every person that has a device, that's exactly what they do. They stifle the world, and then you guys think that it's some type of racism or something going on, and it's actually not. It'll just come from one person, because the one person has the device, and if its device is somewhere else, they will control the minds of the other people with the black box because they have it close to them. You will feel their feelings, not your own feelings, not your own experiences, but it's their feelings. Believe it or not, most of the people stay in one place and don't ever go anywhere. All they do is watch TV. The devices are at the network, and the devices are at the radio station. So when somebody is writing at the network or the radio station, they are usually writing from this person's idea of what's going on. This person has never left St. Louis, Missouri or East St. Louis, Illinois, their entire life. And y'all will sit and be like, the world is so racist. It's actually not. When you get out and travel, you'll find out that you will be able to talk to more people than what you think. You'll be able to hang out with different people of different races. You'll be able to, it's just, you'll be able to have friends of the opposite sex. You'll be able to have sex that has no issues. You won't have to worry about, okay, will he call me to you? I'm talking about all these things that all these problems that people put on TV that they think exist. They only exist in this person's mind. You understand? It's not something where we writing outside of what it is. So the biggest culprit is Shonda Rhimes, Kenya Barris, who else? 50 Cent. They always write something from St. Louis, Missouri, or East St. Louis, Illinois, because of the devices. So anyway, it's like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. At this point, I have never been them. Even when I was 4 years old, Nikki and Terrell have never been them. And they try to keep Nikki and Terrell the same way, and Nikki and Terrell not even that way either. So it's like, this entire time, y'all life, your politics, your television, your radio has been based on people who sit in one space and do nothing. And that's the craziest thing. So let's talk about a healthy mindset shift. I accept and appreciate you for who you are. That's it. The person will sit there and not accept or appreciate you at all. They have actually been stalking me. Cosby, when he said he was being stalked by these people, it is the truth. They cannot accept anything. They cannot accept that I'm the color that I am. They cannot accept that part of my family is Vietnamese. They cannot accept that I'm Jewish. That had one of the guys come, and he was like, "You ain't nothing but a nigga. Nothing but a nigga." That's all. Sir, listen, all I can tell you is I'll whoop your ass. That's it. And then I need to do it. I got a shovel in the basement, y'all. I'm bringing that bitch up because I'm going to whoop somebody ass. It's like, you came to my house to call me a nigga. And that's been my biggest issue, too. You think that black people, in the midst of all this Black Lives Matter, the black people are the most racist people to us in life. In life. They always think it's about light skin, dark skin. Me, Nikki, and Terrell are very light because they Native American and black. And their mother was a dark Native American. So then I am Jewish, Native American, Greek, and black. They will actually just be very upset that I'm my skin color because they want me to be light like Nikki and Terrell. My grandfather was also dark too. He was very dark, like way darker than me, just very dark. But he himself not black either. I take responsibility for my actions and mistakes. That's the truth. I take responsibility for my actions and mistakes. So that means that other people have to take responsibility for their actions and mistakes as well. And so, like I said, it's like, it's hard, job, because these people are children. It's like their mindset is still children. It's still immaturity. And they're adults now. So now the children, like I said, have been stalking me too. So mother, grandmother, child, and you see what I'm saying, and daughter. They have, how do you put it? Mother and daughter. They all stalk me at the same time. I validate your perspective regardless if I agree or not. That's good to do too. Like, it's like, that is what creates a great place to work, a great place to live. It's acceptance. It's like, so I validate, that's acceptance, your perspective regardless if I agree or not. If it's not too out the way where I think, okay, wait a minute, you are crazy. Like if I think you crazy, I can't validate it. But if it's something where I can be like, I validate that. Okay, if you feel that way, if that hurts your feelings, then that's okay. I'll try to change that. Or not. That's something I can't change. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's up to you. But you cannot always just keep this person into like and you can't keep them in like a set situation. You see what I'm saying? And you can't stay in a set situation either. I stay curious about you, your thoughts, needs, and beliefs. That's love. If I stay curious about you in those ways, that means that I love you. I care about our friendship. I care about your talents. I care about how you achieve. I care about everything about you. And so that's it. This is a healthy relationship. I show trust, am dependable, and I support you. That's gorgeous. You see what I'm saying? I'll be there for you. You need me to root for you, I'll be there to root for you. It's something that just naturally comes for people. I just went to a job interview and um this girl, she me and her were just talking. We just said hi to each other. I say, I hope you get the job. She said, I hope you get the job too. So she went in before me because she got there before me. She got there at 9 o'clock. I got there at 9:04. So she went into a group before me. Y'all, she walked out with the packet. She walked out with the packet because she got the job. Guess what? I was rooting for her. I was like, good job. And I'm talking about really, I was like, I really was supporting her. Like it's not something I was faking about. When she came around the corner, I was like, yes, you did it. You know what I'm saying? You rocked that shit. And it's like I didn't even know what else was coming for myself, but I got the job too. So that's the part where you just like, okay, cool beans. I show my authentic self, meaning that you are real. You have to actually align yourself, your ideals, your beliefs, and your character to actually be one with yourself, to believe in yourself, to win. That's what you have to do. I am committed to our relationship, to you and to me, my values and beliefs. That means that if I say it that I'm gonna be there for you, then I'm gonna be there for you. You understand? If I don't say that, then that's a problem. But if I tell you I'm gonna be there for you, then I'm gonna be there for you. I communicate my needs, boundaries, feelings, concerns, and opinions. This is something what that shows up in my classroom, y'all, because people don't think that I have boundaries in my classroom. People think I'm like some people please or something like that. And it's again based on because that's how the stalker is. And she's like that because she doesn't want you to know she's a stalker. So anyway, when it comes to my students, I create boundaries. Like, no, you can sit in here. This is my lunchtime, but you're not gonna run me around the classroom like I'm teaching. So it'll be like, you can sit there, but you're not gonna talk to me my whole lunch period. You can sit there. This is my planning period. You're not gonna sit here and talk to me the entire time during my planning period. You can't ask me questions during my planning period. If you don't know what to do, you need to leave because I'm not gonna help you. This is my planning period. Guess what the kids do? Okay, Miss Schuler. They don't bother me at all. They come in there. When somebody else come in there, be like, we can't do that. You can ask me a question, but don't mess with Miss Schuler, okay? Like they give me my peace. Because and people would think that's wrong as a teacher. It's not. Even as a parent, you can tell them to listen. When I get home 15 minutes after work, don't come to me with all that stuff. Don't come to me. Send me when it happens. Send me a text message. If it's something that happened and you think you need to tell me, send me the text message. Let me see. I will talk to you. I will talk to you when I will talk to you when I am done. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. I will talk to you when I am done. So you see what I'm saying? I will talk to you when I am done with my 15 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's like as a parent, that's how you it's like it's okay for you to do that. It's not something that's wrong. It's okay for you to have those boundaries. It's okay to set boundaries. Um, I am open and make space for changes that our relationship. Let me put this on something else. Hold on, y'all, because my stuff cut off. Hold on, y'all. I'm just logging into Snapchat just so I can finish these last few, so I can go ahead and load it back onto what is this? Back onto TikTok, because somebody's trying to steal. So when they start trying to say that it's like some type of issue, like I did something, that's all the time, y'all. They try to, oh no, you did something. You're a bad girl. Because they do like the porn stuff and stuff like that. It'll be like something related to sex. You'll be thinking it's something totally like just different. Nope, it's probably something that's sexual that they trying to do. She's a bad girl. Stop her. Stop her from talking like she has some sense. And it is like, okay, all right, okay. Okay, crazy. We can't deal with it's like some stuff we can't do that all the time with crazy people. Okay, y'all, so I am open and make space for changes that our relationship you and I go through. So I am open and make space for changes that our relationship you and I go through. So that's it. If somebody's not open to your changes in relationships, people used to come to me like they've been stalking me all this time. So first they come and always say somebody died. Before this whole death situation, they always come and say they were with their boyfriend and he doesn't understand their life now, and so they broke up. And it's like, oh, okay, so then that's not your friend. That's somebody you was dating. You could just be like, I was dating somebody, I was living with this person. If that's your friend, they already pretty much know what type of changes you want to make in your life, and they will be supportive of that. If you already know I want to be a singer, like when I first moved to Dallas, Texas, I didn't know I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to be a designer. So if the man in my life knew I always wanted to be a designer, and I just end up being a substitute teacher and then maybe got my teacher certificate, and I one day say, okay, I'm quitting because now I'm able to design full time. And he says, no, I like you being a teacher. You need to be a teacher for the rest of your life. It's like, no, but I'm able to design, darling. Or if he tries to cut the budget from how I design, or tries to tell me don't hang anything on the walls. Like don't you know what I'm saying? It's like, or if he's just like, no, don't buy that machine. Do not buy a Cricut. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy a good bed for yourself. All these different things. If somebody is in a situation, or you're in a situation where somebody is telling you like all these like when somebody's telling you all these like different, just okay, I don't want you to do this. You can't show up for yourself. Then that person is against you and what you are doing. You understand what I'm saying? It's not something where you have to, y'all lost my page, hitting a button. It's not something where you have to um oh my god, I hope I saved it. It is not something where you have to stifle yourself. So if this person can't see you show up for yourself, then that's not a healthy relationship. That's not something that you want to continue to be in. I create a safe, respectable, and valuing environment. And that's good too. If you want to have a good relationship with somebody, that's what you do. You create a space where it's safe. And that's why the first thing I just talked about is very important. It's like, okay, this person, I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, y'all. So I am open and make space for changes that our relationship you and I go through. So I am open and make space for changes. All right, it's just downloading, y'all. That our relationship you and I go through. So that's it. If somebody's not open to your changes in relationships, people it has download. Okay, so anyway, that's cool. So it says so that's something else. Like you want to be able to be in a friendship so that it's already a healthy relationship. So you never have to worry about if it's a problem. If when it's a friendship, it's already safe, respectable, and it's a good and it's a valuing environment. You see what I'm saying? When it's a healthy relationship, that's what it will already be. I am grateful for you and don't take you for granted. The same thing. That's a healthy relationship. It's like I really do like that we are here together. I like the time that we spend together. It's enjoyable to me. So we don't have to go through all these other issues and changes. I make time for myself and my needs and give you time for yourself and your needs. I make time for myself and my needs and give you time for yourself and your needs. And that's the truth. You give people space. It's okay to give people space. Y'all know what I do when I give space. I go ahead, when they come back, I welcome them back. I always push them out the door, and when they come back, I'm just like, welcome home. And that's it. You see what I'm saying? That's it, y'all. So you have to be able to put yourself in healthy mindsets for great relationships. So anyway, that's it for Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to finish making this on Snapchat so I can load it back up on TikTok. So anyway, that's it, y'all. Have a great day. It's Shante Brown Sugar under Black Unicorns telling you guys have the best day. Have a good day.